My name's George. I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Bali is a completely new environment for me. I usually shoot in my house. I used to have my own studio, but shooting on location is fairly new for me. I like to travel, but haven't had certainly an opportunity to travel to Bali, and this was an ideal situation for me. When Alice was organizing a trip to Bali, I said, I've never done what you would call an event shooting kind of environment where there's a lot of photographers and a lot of models. It's usually not my scene, but I know personally several of the models that have come here, and some of the other models I know only by their work, and they were wonderful to meet and get an opportunity to shoot with. I only knew Alice from the internet. She was a model that I aspired to work with, and I did get the chance to shoot with her in the US recently. And she was just wonderful and really together person in terms of organization, and her demeanor is just so professional. When I saw that she was going to Bali and they were putting together a package, I said, maybe I could do that. And when I saw the model roster sort of for this trip, I said, oh, that's an opportunity that I should grab. And I said, when am I going to get another chance to go to Bali? So I said, let's do it. And I did it. So. Well, it was always going to be a balance of the two. If this was just a trip and I didn't take any pictures, or I only took travel snapshots or whatever, it would still have been great. The experience of the island, travel-wise, has bled into my creative experience, and they feed off of each other in a way that has, I think, raised the level of my work. I'm looking back on some of the shots I've taken this week, and I'm quite proud of them. And it's something that's maybe the jolt I needed creatively to do something new or something a little higher level. And I don't often get the feedback that I get here when people are pleased to see my photographs. It's what I'm here for. It's what I like. It's the reward is the most meaningful to me. I think my style is still developing. Maybe it's transforming. I started with the love of vintage photography and classic kind of pinup photography. I was very interested in, and I think my style has transformed over the years. I've been doing this for 15 or so years. I started by imitating other people's styles that I enjoyed or that I liked. You're always imitating to some degree, or tipping your hat to someone somewhere that was really great. But once you get a certain comfort level or facility with the technical aspects of photography, you can express yourself in your own particular, unique way. I enjoyed shooting at the waterfalls because I've never seen a giant waterfall before. But to get to be able to stand there and shoot is unique. Challenging in terms of getting your gear to a spot on location is new for me. I'm usually a studio-bound sort of shooter, and climbing steps and going through the jungles is an aspect that was challenging, but I rose to the challenge, and I think it brought out some new parts of me that I didn't know I had. Let's call it the second waterfall. I don't remember the name of it. Yeah, the air was like sweet with the smell of waterfall, and it was not humid, it was refreshing. And rather than worry about, oh, my camera's getting water droplets on it or whatever, I think the photos with Bree sort of against the waterfall, the sort of mistiness in the air, the lushness of the greenery, and the model sort of made a perfect moment that would be hard to recapture, I think. And it made me feel like this is what it's all about. This is what I'm here to try to achieve, and I think I did it. Oh my God, I took that. Yeah, that sort of thing. Like a kid in a candy store, sort of. And they're all eager to create and to share the creative process with you. They know their jobs, they know what what they can do, and they bring their A game to the table. All the models have their own skill set, and the photographers have their own unique styles and skill sets. And when you bring them together, the excellence hopefully comes through in the work. I think you can capture their personalities in this environment in the way that you can't when you're booking someone for, say, 2 hours or something like that. This is a week of being around the same people. You get inside jokes, you get common experiences, building rapport with very unique and talented models. It really is rewarding when someone takes joy in your work. The feedback is not via the internet, it's direct. They do a little dance or they go ee. That's just a gas. And then that's probably a good portion of why I do this, to bond with people, to share a certain moment, a certain time. And pictures are forever. This trip has pushed me forward creatively, making me think the deep end of the pool in the sense of, I can't control all these things. The lighting's different, the conditions are different, the model's suddenly different. It's gotten me to think on the fly and to think fast, to adjust to conditions, to changing conditions with my camera and be there when the shot is there. So that's been good for me. It's sort of like training as an athlete. You got to be fast. You don't want to miss something, and you don't want to blow the shot. It focuses the mind in the sense of, in the studio, you have control of everything. In the field, you don't have control of everything, but you're still going to make it happen. That's a challenge, to laser-like focus that you need to be there to capture the moment. I think has challenged me, raised my game, think will help me in the long run. It's great to be around other creatives. My normal MO is, like I told you, I'm a hermit, and most of my interactions with people are just through the phone, especially in recent years. To be in an environment like summer camp here with other creatives is just, it's a gas, and I think it's helped my work. It was rewarding and felt fulfilling, and the fact that I get good photographs out of it is just great. Fulfilling, that's one word, fulfilling. Because I think I doubted myself in terms of my skills. And now I'm getting feedback that says, hey, you've got a unique vision. You've got the ability to convey something. And that was great to hear. I'm tearing up a little bit. I would absolutely recommend this to any aspiring creative that is looking for something to bring out what's in them. This is the place to make it happen. This is the laboratory. When you're in the same environment all the time, everything starts to look the same and then gray. That's what I just described my hometown. It's just everything's so gray. Nothing I want to take a picture of. And now suddenly your eyes are open and it's like, look at all these things. I just want to take pictures of all the street signs and things like that as I walk around. The Muses Takeover has reawakened in me the joy of photography. No, but that sounds silly, but it's true, because like I was saying, a jolt to the senses, I see colors again, And I see beauty again, and I see life again, and it's like, wow, I've been sleeping, and so now I'm awake. Yeah. This event was everything I expected it to be, and much more. The organization of what we do from day to day, where we're gonna eat, where we're gonna go. It's not structured like a tour or something like that, but it was organized in the sense of, if you really want to experience Bali in a week, these people are gonna take you to the places you need to go. Suddenly, traveling the world seems possible. Well, it's like you're doing the logistics. I can't find a hotel, I can't get a taxi to the airport, and all that's taken care of you, and you can worry about the photography. And someone thinking about joining this event or an event in the future, don't hesitate. I hesitated for a long time, and I finally jumped in, and it's been nothing but a reward to experience. So if you're on the fence, make it happen. Once again, I'm George Schmauk. You can find more of my work at the links down below. Please like and subscribe.